We study volcanoes and planetary geology. On the left you can see an explosive eruption at Santiaguito volcano in Guatemala. On the right you can see a lava flow, an effusive eruption at Pacaya volcano, also in Guatemala. So we study why and how volcanoes erupt, and we do this primarily by looking at the material that comes out, often lava. We also study how this lava cools and crystallizes. So on the left here is a lab experiment where we're actually watching lava crystallize in a crucible. The field of view there at the bottom of the crucible is about 2 inches, 5 centimeters. On the right, we're looking at much bigger crystals, up to about 4 meters in diameter, that grew in a rhyolite lava flow about 30 million years ago in south central Colorado. Here we're sampling active lava on the island of Hawaii, scooping it up and pouring water on it to quench it so that we actually prevent it from crystallizing, so that we can take it back to the lab and look at the original texture, the crystals and bubbles that were present in the lava when it was flowing. So some examples of fieldwork. Top left, that is the 2018 lava flows from the island of Hawaii. Top right is some older flows from Hawaii. There's a lava tube. Bottom left is the summit of Arenal volcano in Costa Rica. We're measuring the temperature of gases coming out with a thermocouple. The middle is the summit of Lassen volcano in Northern California, site of an eruption in 1915. And then bottom right is Obsidian Dome in Northern California. There is a cleft there where we can climb down and actually look at the interior of this very thick lava flow. We take samples back to the lab. On the left you can see some of the rock prep, cutting, polishing equipment that we have in the lab. On the right you can see a cut surface through one of our samples from Hawaii, showing interesting patterns of bubbles and crystals. And we take those samples, we look at their texture, and we also deform them. We measure their rheology. Here's a different sample that we were looking at. It's actually a synthetic lava sample that we made. We heated it up to see how it would let the gas inside escape. And you can see cracks in it, which means that we had some brittle deformation. But these blobs sticking out of the side, this is where lava got pushed out. So molten rock was pushed out between crystals, and that was ductile flow. So this is rheology, studying how things deform both in a brittle and ductile manner. And this is really the key to understanding why volcanoes erupt explosively or effusively. We also look at volcanoes on other planets. So top right is a fly around the summit of Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system on the planet Mars. And it's quite similar, although rather much bigger, than Kilauea in Hawaii, which you can see our group in front of in January 2020. It's Halema'uma'u, the summit crater of Kilauea. Bottom right we see Obsidian Dome in California, a rhyolite. Top right we see the Mitten, which is a much bigger but otherwise similar looking feature on Jupiter's moon Europa, and that lava is actually made of ice. It's cryolava. And we're also working, well, not on, but working with lavas from, or that we think represent, lavas erupted at Io, for example, another of Jupiter's moons in the bottom center. Here we see one of our rheometers. This is actually a low temperature experiment with the cryolava from Europa. Again, stuff that we made in the lab, not actually collected in situ. Anyway, so this is really cool, literally. We also have high temperature rheometers where we have to melt lava. Anyway, what can you do if you come and work with us? Basically a wide range of careers. You'll get a rigorous training in science and doing measurements, fieldwork, interpreting data, writing it up, presenting it. And we'd be happy for you to join us. Thank you very much.